ਸਤ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਮੈ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂਦੇਵ ਨਮੈ। ਸਤ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਮੈ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂਦੇਵ ਨਮੈ ਨਮੈ ਨਮੈ। ਆਦਿ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਮੈ ਜੁਗਾਦਿ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਮੈ। ਆਦਿ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਮੈ ਜੁਗਾਦਿ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਮੈ। सिमरो सिमर सिमर सुख पावो काल कलेश तन माहे मिटावो। सिमरो सिमर सिमर सुख पावो काल कलेश तन माहे मिटावो। काल कलेश तन माहे मिटावो। काल कलेश तन माहे मिटावो। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै। सत गुरे नमै श्री गुरुदेव नमै। सत गुरे नमै श्री गुरुदेव नमै। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै नमै। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै। सिमरो जास बिसंबर एक नाम जपत अगणित अनेक। सिमरो जास बिसंबर नाम जपत अगणित अनेक। नाम जपत अगणित अनेक। नाम जपत अगणित अनेक। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै नमै। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै। सत गुरे नमै श्री गुरुदेव नमै। सत गुरे नमै श्री गुरुदेव नमै। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै नमै। आदि गुरे नमै जुगादि गुरे नमै। वेद पुराण सिमरत सुधाकर कीने राम नाम एक आखर। किनका एक जिस जी बसावे ताकि महिमा गनी ना आवे। ताकि महिमा गनी ना आवे। ताकि महिमा गनी ना आवे। ताकि महिमा गनी ना ਗੁਰੇ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਸਤ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂਦੇਵ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਸਤ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂਦੇਵ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਆਦ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਜੁਗਾਦ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਆਦ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ, ਜੁਗਾਦ ਗੁਰੇ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ। कान की एक नानक उन संग मोहे उदारो, कान की एक तरस तुहारो, नानक उन संग मोहे उदारो, नानक उन संग मोहे उदारो, नानक उन संग मोहे उदारो, आद गुरे ना मैं, जुगाद गुरे ना मैं, आद गुरे ना मैं, जुगाद गुरे ना मैं, सत गुरे ना मैं, श्री गुरुदेव ना मैं, सत गुरे ना मैं, श्री गुरुदेव ना मैं, आद गुरे ना मैं, जुगाद गुरे ना मैं, आद गुरे ना मैं, जुगाद गुरे ना मैं, जुगाद गुरे ना मैं, जुगाद गुरे ना मैं।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ। ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ, ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ, ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਹਉ ਸਾਰ ਨ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ 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 ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਸਾਰ ਨਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੂੰ ਵਡਦਾਣਾ 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 ਕਰ ਮਿਹਰਮਤ ਸਾਈ ਕਰ ਮਿਹਰਮਤ ਕਰ ਮਿਹਰਮਤ ਸਾਈ ਕਰ ਮਿਹਰਮਤ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਜੈ ਸਾਮਤ ਦੀਜੈ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਜੈ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਜੈ ਸਾਮਤ ਦੀਜੈ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਆਠ ਪਹਿਰ ਤੁਧ ਧਿਆਈ ਆਠ ਪਹਿਰ ਤੁਧ ਧਿਆਈ ਆਠ ਪਹਿਰ ਤੁਧ ਧਿਆਈ ਆਠ ਪਹਿਰ ਤੁਧ ਧਿਆਈ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਹਉ ਸਾਰ ਨ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਹਉ ਸਾਰ ਰੇਣ ਹੋਈ ਜੈ ਗਰਬ ਨਾ ਕੀਜੈ ਗਰਬ ਨਾ ਕੀਜੈ ਰੇਣ ਹੋਈ ਜੈ ਗਰਬ ਤਾਗਤ ਜੀਅਰੇ ਤਾਗਤ ਜੀਅਰੇ ਤੇਰੀ ਤਾਗਤ ਜੀਅਰੇ ਸਭ ਉਪਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਕਾ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਸਭ ਸਭ ਉਪਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਕਾ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਸਭ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਸਭ ਉਪਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਕਾ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਸਭ ਉਪਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਕਾ ਸਭ ਉਪਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਕਾ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਸਭ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਤੋ ਸਾਰ ਨਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਗਰੋ ਰਤਨਾਗਰੋ ਹੋ ਸਾਰ ਨਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ 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 ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਘਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਬੈਰਾਗਰੋ ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕਰੋ ਕਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਕਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੀ ਕਣ ਚੇਰੀ ਰਾਮ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਫਰੀਦਾ ਕਾਲੇ ਮੈਂਡੇ ਕੱਪੜੇ, ਕਾਲਾ ਮੈਂਡਾ ਵੇਸ, ਗੁਣ ਹੀ ਭਰਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰਾਂ, ਲੋਕ ਕਹਿੰ ਦਰਵੇਸ। ਡੰਡੌਤ ਬੰਦਨ ਅਨਕ ਬਾਰ, ਸਰਬ ਕਲਾ ਸਮਰੱਥ, ਡੋਲਨ ਤੇ ਰਾਖੋ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ, ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇ ਕਰ ਹੱਥ। ਰਾਜਾਨ ਰਾਜ ਭਾਨਾਨ ਭਾਨ, ਧੰਨ 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 ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਦੇ ਸਰਗੁਣ ਸਰੂਪ, ਜੋਤੀ ਅਨੂਪ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਰੂਪ, ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਪ੍ਰਤੱਖ ਦੇ ਰੂਪ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰੂਪ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ। We're all blessed to be sitting in this Sankti Roop. So in the next 10-15 minutes before we begin our next program, let's discuss this one thing that we do when we do Kirtan. Whilst doing Kirtan, it's all something that we do which we play with our mind. Your mind is trying to focus on something, yet there's something trying to pull it back and there's something trying to pull it forward. What Kirtan does, it pulls your state into a state called Vismad. In Sanskrit, Vismad means Visamya Prad, which literally translates directly into the state of Harani, of wonder, of shock. When you are listening to Kirtan, when you are doing Kirtan, there are two ways to fall in love with something. When you listen to the praise of something again and again and again, for example, you hear that Tum tha karo, baira karo. Sache Pacha, you are so detached. Sache Pacha, you are so big, you are so great. When you listen to the praise again and again, your mind might tell you that there must be something great here. So your mind goes into a state of awe, a state of asmad. Ki mere to koi cheez vaddi hai. When you climb to the top of a mountain and you look at the vastness of the earth that you live on, you see how big it is, you go into a state of wonder, a state of awe. Because there is something that your mind cannot comprehend. The next thing, the next way to fall in love with something is when you look at somebody who is experiencing something that you want to experience. Tena dekh man chao thanda. We talk, Pai Sahib was reading that Shabad, manne ki gat kahi na jaye, jo ko kahe pichha pachtaye. That state where somebody is drenched in that love, somebody is so imbued in that ras that somebody is sitting beside them, looks at them and they say that that person experiencing something, that must be real. I want to experience something like that as well. That's the second way, the two ways. But your mind is in a state of awe. When your mind cannot comprehend what is sitting in front of it, it stops wandering and starts chasing that one thing. That's the way, that's the subtle nature of your mind. When it cannot comprehend something, when it cannot figure something out, it strives to figure that thing out. You try to put your mind into different pockets of logic. 1 + 1 = 3. You'll say, no, that's not true. You'll try to prove it right away. 7 + 7 = 10. You'll say, no, that's not how it works. That's not what we've been taught. When your mind cannot comprehend something, it chases after that in order to fix it and make it right. That's why sometimes when we have an expectation upon something and things don't go according to the way we want it to be, then our anger arises from inside of our body because our ego was hurt. A child goes home, his mother said, "You'll get food in the evening." He goes home and the food's not ready. The child goes into a state of anger. "You promised me." The father says, "We'll go to Disneyland," and what? The father doesn't, and the child says, "But you promised me." Pyareo, there's a state of where the mind was wanting to go into the state of wonder, visamya prad, the state of harani, but not the harani where it didn't go your way. The state where it is all in your favor, where your mind is chasing after something in the way it expected it to be, or something that it's much beyond that. The state of vismad is what allows your mind that's wavering to be able to stop for a split moment, for a split second. That state of contentment is very small. Why does the amali, somebody who's full of alcohol, a drunk, why do they chase after alcohol again and again? Why does somebody that's akami, somebody that's lustful, why do they chase after lust? And they chase after it again and again. Somebody that is a drug addict, they chase after that same high. Somebody that might have been somebody popular playing sports while they were young, why do they continue try to strive that even while they're in their old age, or try to portray that through their young children? There's something which they received, a state of contentment which they're not receiving anymore. That mind is chasing after something. The moment your mind stops, it receives it. There's a difference between somebody who eats a plate of food, somebody who is not under the influence of their own ankar, influence of their own home, they'll eat it and they'll say the same words. Oh, ah, anand. Somebody that's in the state of gyan, Tinanda koi karma nahi. Inside of this karm bhumi, this battlefield of karma which we call this world, if we're going to be speaking about parlok after, understand matlok first. This place where you are sitting here, karm bhumi, which you are all playing inside of. Some are free of karm, jinane gyan di prapati karli. Those that have become enlightened, those that have then reached the Paramatma. And the rest of us, we're all living within something called Bhog Juni. And some are trying to achieve and try to make this Bhog Juni into a Moksha Juni. That Juni, which you eventually you attain, Mukti. And then Bhog is which you're just enjoying those pleasures. You're doing Bhog of your karma that you've received, your Purable karma, your Sanchit karma. As you are doing this, you experience food, and you say you base that bliss, that anand, off of the vastu, off of the actual material subject. You feel a little bit lonely in your life. What do? You pick up your phone, you text the next person, you text your best friend in the middle of the night. You feel hungry, you go and order some food. You feel bored, guess what? You can drive anywhere, you can go attend different things. You chase something again and again. But jada Brahma Gyani, they're outside of karma. They're living within karma bhumi, outside of karma. Because all their karma has become nash. They're destroyed. So they're living, yes, they perform actions as well. Do not think that somebody that's enlightened, oh, well, they go to the washroom, they eat pasta, well, they have kids, well, they walk to the store, well, there's no way that somebody can actually find Paramatma because they're just like me. Nay, that's the ignorance of your own eye that doesn't allow you to see that. Your eye, the filter that you have put upon, which you look upon everybody. Your eyes are supposed to be seeing Paramatma everywhere there. But your eyes, if you put filters upon it, you are not allowing yourself to see that. So when you look upon another person, even when you see an enlightened person, when you come and you meet somebody and you say again and again, Koi jan harsyon deva jor. But then that Koi jan has to be according to what I say. That Koi jan cannot be from a different samprada. That Koi jan has to exactly dress like me and believe exactly what I'm saying. That Koi jan has to be according and fit into my criteria of what a Brahmgyani is. That Koi jan harsyon deva jor. That filter upon our eye doesn't allow us to see that. In the same way we eat a plate of food, and we say Anand because we place our faith inside of that vastu. But jeda karma to pareya, even whilst living in the karm bhumi, in this mat lok. Baachon Pai Pradeep Singh ji ne parlok bare gal karni hai. But inside of this mat lok, the Brahm Gyani eats that food. He does not place that faith on that food. He says the same words, Anand, Anand. There's a difference. You were hungry, you chase after something. Once you receive it, you feel a split second of ananda, a split second of bliss. If there's your Chaitanta that's watching and viewing everything in this world, you cannot deny yourself that you are the one that's thinking. Even René Descartes, the famous philosopher from Europe, all of Western philosophy is based off of his saying that I think, therefore I am. You can deny that what you see could not be there, could be an illusion, but you can't deny that I'm the one. My awareness is the one that's thinking and seeing. You cannot deny that. But that awareness is watching and viewing, and you're looking upon this world. From Nirgun, it's turned into Sargun, and you're believing it to be real rather than an illusion. And your mind in between is moving back and forth. It does not allow you to become content. But it puts a desire towards something, and it chases it. Once it chases it, once it receives it for that split second, it'll find that sahaj. It'll find that anand. Because within that sahaj, within that stillness, there is paramanand. Complete bliss where your mind is not chasing anything anymore. That is the state of visamad. When you eat something and there's nothing more you can possibly ask for, you cannot comprehend how great it is. Visamya prad. Something that's so great, such an awe. And when somebody says the words Vaheguru, guess what? That word, that bhakti gets you to the state of visamad. And when you reach that state of visamad, what's the first thing that comes out of your mouth? Vaheguru. That is the power of that. So there's the state to visamad and the state after visamad. Just like this life is through prema bhakti you reach gyan, but what begins after gyan is prema bhakti. That Brahmgyani eats that food, he does not place it on that food. This hope is not placed on that because tomorrow if the food is there or it isn't there, that person that's reached sahaj, that person that has reached stillness, it's not based on the material subject. So therefore they're always in the anand because they've controlled their mind. Doing Gursikhan di Sangat, listening to Katha Vichar, when you hear something new, you learn something new. We are trying to chase this moment. If we have this thing in our mind, oh, I've heard this before. And we say, that's not something that I need to hear. But as soon as you learn something new, we chase that all the time throughout our day. Even when we are trying to learn Gurmat Vidya, Brahm Vidya. When we listen to something that we've already known, that is called Bhakti. We call that Abhyas or Nidhyasan. And when we are hearing something new, we call that going to the state of Visamad. And we say, even in English, we say these words all the time. We say, oh, I see. Seeing in the matlab dekhna. Meaning first I was blind, now I see. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha has the ability to take somebody that's in agyan and take them into prakash. What is the actual meaning of mukti? Sansar roop ਅਤੇ ਸਰਬ ਹੀ ਦੁੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਨਿਵਰਤੀ ਅਤੇ ਪਰਮਾਨੰਦ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਮੁਕਤੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ, ਮੋਕਸ਼ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ. So let me repeat that in English. Taking the entire world, considering it ਦੁੱਖ ਰੂਪ, ਸੰਸਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਖ ਰੂਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਾਣਨਾ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਰੋਗਾਂ ਦੀ ਨਿਵਰਤੀ, destroying all pains in your life and attaining parmanand, supreme bliss, is what mukti is. When your mind becomes still and what you're chasing after that, there's no false place to put it in anymore. Then it's just the state of Visamya Prad, Visamad. Now Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha, through the Padam, through the sound, through their own nazar, through their eyes, the ability to destroy that veil, to destroy that karm within seconds, within the blink of an eye. That is the ability of the Avatari Purush. When you have Guru Di Kirpa, when you have a Purubla karm come inside of your life, when you have your veil of falsehood, your home meant to be very, very thin, and at that time you have sadhu and the sangat, and this mahavak, this blessing can come to you from a kalprak in the form of a sound, in the form of a guru touching you upon your forehead, through the padam, through the bottom of their feet. That's why many gursikhs throughout our history, they just take their mastak, they put it at the bottom of the guru's charan, because there's a padam there, the power. And that window breaks. Or when the hand touches their forehead, that window breaks. Through the sound, they hear a word, that window breaks. When the guru looks at them directly through that nazar, that window breaks. There is this ability there. The purpose, while living, while doing kirtan, while listening to katha, to constantly stay in that state of vismad. That is what it is. Because Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha sitting at the river of Ravi, a Dai came up to them and they said, "What is this thing that you're experiencing?" Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha drank the milk she offered, and Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha said these words. They say, "Bol Sat Kartar." Through that sound, everything broke, and she experienced that Paramanand, all her karm completely destroyed. So she won the battle within the karm bhumi. Then the person who she worked for, Doda, came, and he said that, "Give me that same experience." Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, "Who are you?" Akhan lage, "I'm the person whose milk you drank." "I drank your milk." No, you drank my cow's milk." "Your cow's milk? Where did you get the cow?" "Oh, I bought it." "What did you buy it with?" "I bought it with money." "Where did you get the money from?" "I grew crops and I sold crops for it." "Where did you grow the crops?" "From the earth." "Whose earth is it?" As he was going deeper and deeper into this question, Doda realized, he said, "Maharaj, this tarti is Kartar's. Ek Kartar di tarti hai. This is Paramatma's tarti, it's not mine." As soon as he dropped, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha took his hand, put it upon the mastak, and that first plow that was being plowed throughout the field of his mind, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha could have taken their hand, put it upon his head right at the beginning. But why couldn't they do it before? Because that field of their mind had to have been plowed again and again and again until it's ready for that seed to be planted. Many times the seed is always there. The seed is always there, but we don't take the time to plow our field. When you listen to katha, when you listen to kirtan, you're taking your mind into that state of vismad and you're plowing that field. And when that purabla karmas become so thin, my Guru Nanak Dev Ji has the ability to put their hand upon your head and everything's broken. And when he says, "I'm going to name this city after you, Sache Pacha, I'm going to name it Nanakpur," my Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, "Well then if everything is Kartar's, then I'm also Kartar's. Don't call it Nanakpur, call it Kartarpur." That's the foundation of even the cities of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sache Pacha, beginning from the state of Vismad. When you learn something new, you go into that state. You're catching up to it, you can't comprehend it. You're trying to go deeper and deeper into it. ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਭਾਈ ਪ੍ਰਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੋਣਾ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਇਹ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਵਿਚਾਰਾਂ ਸੁਣਨੀਆਂ ਆ, when we listen to these vicharan from Bhai Pradeep Singh Ji, somebody that I look up to, I take my mathan and put it upon their charan, somebody that has the ability to take you from agyan into gyan. That is what we call an ustad. That is what we call somebody that's an enlightener. That's why we should be taking these opportunities, vad to vad satkar karna of somebody that teaches you. Anybody that teaches you even 2 letters, you learned the 3rd letter because you learned the letter number 1 and 2. Even if you learn all 35 letters, you'll never ever be able to give back to the person who you learned letter 1 and 2 from. That is why we give deepest respects to those that give us this Gurmat Vidya. We might say, yes, they speak English like us. Yes, they talk like us. They wear clothes like us. Sadde varge. They don't lose anything if we don't give them respect. But we lose out on everything if we do not offer that utmost respect. ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹ ਮੇਰੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਆ ਆਪਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ we grew up in these places and we say words to each other, yo, come eat with me and this and that, but if we use words like Bhai Sahab, Veer ji, Gyani ji, Ustad ji, the amount of problems that we'll get rid of, the nindya, the chugli, the unity, that'll all come together from just by giving that respect to these ustads and these people like that are teaching us vidya, pyareo, that'll give us the opportunity to come into this sangat and also maybe experience that visamya prada, visamadata. ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਟਿਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਚਾਰਾਂ ਸੁਣੀਆਂ ਭਾਈ ਪ੍ਰਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੜੇ ਹੀ ਗੌਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਤੇ ਸਹਿਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਵਿਚਾਰਾਂ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਬੇਨਤੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਜੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਗੱਜ ਵੱਜ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਓ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ